Hello everyone, my name is Kirill. I'm a real estate investment broker on Northern Cyprus, and in this video I would like to analyze with you one project that is launching up in spring 2024 that is going to located in Esentepe region. So let's get started. And I have prepared a little document with a few notes here that I would like to announce you. And so I have prepared a detailed analysis of a new complex at the start of the sales in the Esentepe region or Bahçeli region, but it's small details, not so important for you, but I will explain it further. From the developer Evergreen, with a vast experience and history in Northern Cyprus. So here it is, a website of the developer, you can check it, but first of all I would like to show you the small video about this project. I have already prepared it. With a lot of greenery, you can see it. A lot of swimming pools. It's kind of small city in the Esentepe region. Unobstructed sea views. So let's get back to the document. The proposed complex has just gone on sale for large investments, for example 10 apartments for approximately from £1 million, Great British pounds. There are special conditions for acquisition, discounts and additional benefits, since our agency is in good contact with the developer. So about the price list, we will go a little bit further. I have already opened it, but so a few words. Yeah, the complex plans the accommodates around 1,400 units with different layouts options: apartment, studios, 1+1, 2+1, 3+1. So that means one bedroom and with a kitchen and a living room, or 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms, bungalows, and so on. This complex will be a mini city which removes the issue of all necessary infrastructure. This is especially important for Esentepe region as well. Inside the complex there will also be a spa, gyms, children's and sports grounds, and much more. Before entering directly into the complex itself, there will be a street and commercial shopping avenue, where a good portfolio of first buyers is already assembled. And they are, for example, supermarket, cafe, bakery, banks, and so on. And about this complex, I would like to talk about not just a regular realty, not regular property for living or for renting and so on. I would like to talk about the commercial that is on sale here, because in the Esentepe region it's in need of such a realty. Commercial premises are estimated to cost around 3,500 Great British pounds per square meter. So if you would like to get some more details, you have to talk with the developer directly, but they announced this is starting price. So the delivery of this complex is calculated in 4 years in 2027. The sale was just opened in early of June, so today is 20th of June of 2023. So this project is gonna finish in 4 years, and it's quite a good installment payment for the moment. It's quite comfortable, and let's talk about it. The deposit for 1 month is 2,000 Great British Pound. Then the down payment is 30%. Further, 6 months vacation, and then you pay 10%. Then another 6 months vacation and another 10% you should pay. So actually, after 1 year of signing a sales contract, you have already paid for this property around 50%. So, and after that, the rest 50% you have to pay monthly, quarterly, or bi-monthly. Doesn't matter how it's comfortable for you, because this construction company, this developer, is quite flexible with all payments, and we have discussed this during the signing a deal. Yeah, and let's talk about a little bit more of this complex. This complex is gonna consist 1,400 units. Each apartment will be connected to a standby generator that is very important in northern Cyprus. It's not a first coastline, not blocked views of the seas and the mountains, cascade construction and elevation up to 90 meters. So the difference of the heights from the start of the project, or from the beginning of the project till the end of the project, is 90 meters. It's almost 100 meters. It's quite good cascade, and this give us unstoppable, very gorgeous views on the sea and on the mountains as well. And the project completion is start of construction works is in 2024, so next year in spring, and delivery of this project is 2027, as I told you before. Land type, title deed is exchange. Type of property and area of apartments, I have already told you, it's studios, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and bungalows. So about the payment plan, I have already told you. Down payments 30% and 20% during the first year, each 6 months, and then 50% from March 2024 until the end of construction, until the key handover. Deposit is 2,000 for 1 month, but we have to talk with the developer. Sometimes he told us about 2,000, sometimes it's 2,000 for 14 days, because this project is quite popular for the moment, and they couldn't hold for such long time for such small price the property. So internal infrastructure of the complex: restaurant, heated indoor pools, health center, sauna, hammam, shopping avenue, hiking, cycling road, yoga, cafe, exchange shop, pharmacy and first aid for rent, transfer, laundry, cleaning, beauty salon, concierge service. External infrastructure of the complex, for example, other complex of the construction companies of Cyprus, because I will talk a little bit further about Esentepe, Bakçeli, Tatlısu region in this video about the infrastructure. Proximity to the sea is 200.5 meters. Availability of a service company, so approximately around £100 per month is like IDAT. And what is included in the after finishing construction works, how they will deliver the flats. Fine finishing with the kitchen, interior doors, and fully equipped bathroom, wardrobes in the bedrooms. So let's go to the presentation of this complex from the developer. This is how it's gonna look like. Actually, here is gonna locate the project that we analyzed before in the previous video. You can see the note up here. It's a Cyprus construction Phuket complex, and it's gonna locate right over here. But as you can see, here it is. Here it is a dry riverbed. I hope I tell this correctly. And so actually, to explain it a little bit with the more easy and common words, in the past here was a river, but now it's dried, and this zone for the river is still there, and it's impossible to build something right there because it's like this. So project overview. Total land area is 267,600 square meters. Green areas is 200 square meters. Spacious entrance located 30 meters back from the main road. Entrance created with a landscaping gardening. Commercial zone, line of a commercial area of 5,000 square meters. It's quite good commercial zone because in this region it's a lack of commercial, a lack of business, and this commercial zone is gonna be like a small oasis in the desert of a commercial in this region. Gated community. Ring road connects all roads within the project. Central entrance is Habitat Boulevard, is around 1.2 kilometer road. Wow. 3 types of roads: car road, bicycle road, and jogging road around the complex, separated by trees. Front end of the project elevation. Front end of the project is around 38 meters above the sea level. Commercial zone is around 44 meters above the sea level. Middle of the project is 62 meters above the sea level, and the highest point is 90 meters above the sea level. As I told you before, the difference between the heights is gonna look like this, and it's quite nice. Facilities. So recreation facilities is Miss Lounge, kids play area, lake gardens, yoga and meditation lounge, Tai Chi lounge on. Sorry, I forgot to mention you about the cascading waterfalls. Then bookable lounge, birthday celebrations, seminars, meetings, etc. Zen Gardens, Sport Club, Jogging Track, Aqua Park, Indoor Heated Pool. Wellness facilities is Health Center, Sauna and Steam Rooms, Temple 6 Senses Spa and Wellness Center at the top of the project. Social and entertainment facilities is Rainbow Concert Restaurant at the top of the project, Communal BBQ Gardens, shops and commercial facilities. Conveniences facilities is electric vehicle station, supermarkets, on-site management and rental office, grey water system, rainwater shower water used for gatherings. Transportation and connectivity facilities is shuttle service to all well-known beaches, shuttle between the projects of Evergreen, like a membership card is required. A few words about location: 200.5 meters at the sea. Cairinha is 37 minutes, Famagusta 39 minutes, Ischele is 31 minutes, Ercan Airport is 42 minutes, Larnaca Airport is a little bit more than 1 hour, and Paphos Airport 2.5. So they helped me not to open the map to show you like pointing for each of these regions. Here it is a payment plan, I have already told you about it, and the starting price. Studio Garden starting from 95,000 Great British Pounds, and with a closed area of 43 square meters. 1 bedroom apartment's garden floor is 139,000 Great British Pounds. Closed area is 67 square meters. one bedroom duplex penthouse starting from 155,000 Great British pounds, and closed area is around 60 square meters, and the roof terrace is around 36 square meters. 3+1 bungalow, starting price is 430,000 Great British pounds with a closed area of 125 square meters and a roof terrace of 120 square meters. So quite nice. And now I would like to tell you a few words about Bahçeli district, where is going to locate this very complex. Is resembled the Scandinavian countries in nature, and is locked between Esentepe and Tatlısu, as I told you before. There are a few sandy beaches, mostly rocky ones, but some leading developers are improving the beaches by removing stones, importing sand, and providing minimal infrastructure. There is a lack of infrastructure, such as supermarkets, shops, children's and sports playgrounds, as I told you, and this complex is gonna solve this problem. Currently, there is active construction in the region, with a lot of land being purchased and plans being made for development in the next 5 or 10 years. Top 10 pros of the district is a quiet and peaceful area, beautiful nature, low-rise construction, is forbidden to build more than 2 floors right there. Large number of private sectors, good neighborhood, large number of protected areas by the government, authentic restaurants and bars. The landscapes is organized in cascades, creating a scenic factor for the sea and mountains. European neighborhood, transportation accessibility to the major region center, complex being built in the region, have good internal infrastructure. Top 10 cons of the district, actually, but I have only 6 of them, but they're quite huge. As I told you, weakly developed infrastructure. It's really bad for the moment, but this complex is gonna solve this thing. Lack of public transportation, large number of rocky beaches, lack of education institution in the present. They are under construction or under plans of the government. Actually, the nearest university and nearest school are going to located in that very region. The only power plant in the region is located at the entrance, but it's quite far from this complex. It's going to located in 15 minutes by car from this complex, and it's a lack of gas station. Actually, only one that is located right in front of the entrance in the old Esentepe region. Price growth and dynamics in the district over the past few years. Prices in the region are also rising, just like in all northern Cyprus for the moment. Land has become much more expensive, which affects the cost of real estate in this area. Indicate the dynamic of tourist growth in the district over the past few years. Due to increase in supply in the rental market during the tourist season, the region is being to attract an increasingly large tourist flow to the region, currently in formation stage. So actually, the previous year, 2022, there was a touristic flow around 1,400,000 tourists per season, and this year the government is predicting around 2 million of tourists for this year. Dynamic of the average cost of housing in the district from 2019 till 2023. Studios in this region in 2022 started from 40,000 Great British pound, but now in 2023 the minimum cost of the studios in new complexes started from 85 Great British pounds. what is included in district infrastructure, I have already told you. A couple of supermarkets, restaurants, cafes, bars, beaches, and several gas stations. And let's open up the map. This complex is gonna located right over here. Joy Bar and Bistro is complex, yes, of this construction company, of Evergreen company, and is gonna located right over here, very close to their office. So about the infrastructure, you can see quite a lot of cafes, restaurants. This is very nice restaurant that is located in Esentepe region. This is another restaurant that is located right over here as well. So if we would go here, this is here it is a crossroad that leads us, for example, to Iskele, Esentepe, and so on, that we have talking about a few minutes before. Here it is Iskele, here it is Famagusta. But actually I would like to show you, for example, how far some hospitals are located here. So in this region you have to go to Esentepe, old city, and you will get to the hospitals right over here. For example, let's put the point. It's gonna take us 15 minutes by car by the main road of Esentepe actually region. So actually about the district, that's it that I wanted to say you. Let's get back to our description. So a few words about this developer. On the market, they are since 2003. They are the group of company. More than 20 business lines are included in this company, which indicates the diversification of risk and the stability of the construction company. And the founder is from Israel. So over 100,000 square meters of construction facilities are already built up by this company. 33 projects has already delivered from the date of from the company creation. 70 active projects for the moment, and 6 of them are off plan. One of these off plan projects we're talking about right now. In 2020, during the pandemic, they grew, and it's quite strange thing, but they did it, and actually they are the only company that grew during this period, during this such tough period. In each completed complex, they try to introduce a unique feature in direction of medicine, and in fact, they are headliners of health and retreat tourism on Turkish Northern Cyprus, how it's comfortable for you. Usually they build only in Esentepe region, and they are launching up a new project in Gizilurt as well. So maybe further we will make another video, and I will explain you more contract, and I will give you more details about that project. So for the moment, they've got a 10-year building plan. They don't have any credits, so they're building for their own money. High quality of maintenance of the area of their complexes. Clean swimming pools, well groomed and landscaped, with a high quality selection of plants, garbage collection, and so on. High quality commission facility that remain competitive even after many years. Guarantee from the builder for 5 years for the exterior and 1 year for an interior construction works. Providing a full range of after sales services: repair works, rent-a-car, airport transfer, dry cleaning, apartment cleaning. So why I propose to pay attention to this object in terms of investment. The shopping street that will be located in this complex will be the only one in the region that will be a center of attraction for the residents. By purchasing a commercial space in this complex, you provide yourself with a stable client traffic. When investing, it is important to understand that prices in Northern Cyprus are really growing everywhere because it is an island. The land is finishing, and it's finishing quite quick, which means that the purchase power of a population is growing, as well as the demand of various types of business, which is currently not satisfied from the world at all. So I have already showed you the video, and actually I would like to show you 360 online tour of this project. Here it is, the offices of Evergreen Retreat office. This is how it looks like. Retreat complex, sorry. And habitat is gonna locate it right over here, how it looks like. Let's watch from this side, maybe from the mountains. You can see how it well organized property is gonna locate it here. Here should be the restaurant that we were talking about in the beginning of this video. A lot of swimming pool areas, small eco park area. So, and let's watch from this side. This should be the shopping area that for the moment is gonna be the unique in Northern Cyprus. So let's get back to our description. So resale of this project is possible after 100% payment, but can be discussed with the developer. There are maybe exceptions at the 70% payment starting from the large investment. But as I told you before, for the business, it's a great story. It's a great project, and it's not interesting to resell this very project, this commercial area. It's better to set up some business, start up some business, and it's gonna generate way more money in the future. So actually I have already explained you before about why this property is special. What areas of rental business are demanded in this region? It's beauty sphere, it's a field of additional education, some fitness and yoga studios, co-working, open a real estate agency that is quite popular right now, IT company, exchange office, or for example crypto office as well, because for the moment there is no crypto offices in Esentepe region. Some dentistry or medical center, clothing store, or maybe the pub, because I know that European people, for example from England or from Ireland, they really love pubs, and in this region it's a lack of pubs, and this thing is gonna be very popular because a lot of these European tourists like to have holidays in this region, and if you would have some pub there, it's gonna be very popular for sure. So why this location is good? Two beaches within walking distance from the complex, which will be ennobled. 2 minutes by car to the main road that leads us in 3 directions. I have already told you about this crossroads that is located over here. So to get, for example, let's build them right over here. You see 5 minutes by car, very close. 6 restaurants and bars and cafes are located right over there. I told you before as well when I was opening the map. International Golf Club in 10 minutes by car. After a game of golf, they can visit any restaurant on the street or shopping as well in that main road. Marina for yachts is gonna located in 8 minutes by car. Beautiful nature with gorgeous views of the mountains and the sea with the crystal clear water also attracts a large number of tourists. A large number of complexes from the other developers are being built in this region with a fairly standard international infrastructure in the form of swimming pools, spas, gyms, and playgrounds as well. For whom is the complex, and what are the strategies for using and the potential commercial premises in these complexes? Wealthy aged Europeans lives in a rented complex. Also, the object of the developer are actively rented during the season, which lasts about 6 months in Turkish Cyprus, in northern Cyprus. Young families with small children who need the sea also choose the object of this developer. Will be different from the previous complexes and completed projects of this construction company due to its scale and the availability of internal infrastructure. In view of the fact that the complex will be located quite far from the urban infrastructure of Girne, the presence of shopping street with the banks and various services removes all the questions and makes it unique for the inhabitants of this region, since it will be the only one in the Esentepe region today. A large territory of the complex and the presence of internal infrastructure distinguish it from the background of the competitors. In fact, it will be the first full-fledged complex for living in the Esentepe region with a full range of comfortable permanent residence and a knowledge of analog of a Caesar resort that are located in Ischele, very familiar to Caesar resort, but with a big distinctive feature is forbidden in the Esentepe region high-rise buildings, which means that it will not turn into a human settlement as happened with the complex that I mentioned above. Also in this region there is a development plan in the field of education service, namely the opening of branches of university and schools, which will also influence the target audience in the future, expanding it. Due to the combination of advantages of location, high quality construction of internal infrastructure, this makes this start of sales of commercial real estate of the complex one of the most interesting for investment for today. And let's look through 3Ds again of this project. Site plan. We have already saw it, but I think it's gonna be okay to look through it again. Quite huge complex in this region, and this is what I was talking about. Nobody can build here anything. And here as well, it's divided by the dried river. Let's look through the plans of one bedroom apartment. studio. Another studio. So 1+1 studio blocks. 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartment double blocks. Another one. Another one. Three bedrooms bungalows. And 1-bedroom apartment blocks as well, with open to below. You can see it here. Then, so actually I have already mentioned everything that I wanted in this video, but right now let's go to see the price list. Actually, I have already mentioned the starting price of the very projects for actually almost all the types of property in this complex, but here it is the price list. As you can see, 15 bungalows, actually more than half of them are already reserved. F blocks, here it is the price list. So for the moment, for 20 days, you can see how many apartments are already reserved or sold out. You see? And the completion of this complex is gonna be in 2027, in 4 years. You see? You see how they buying this complex. So if you would like to get more information about this project, I have already told you before. Maybe you would like to see the price list, because this price list is today's. And you can see, no, actually here it is okay. It's still available, but I remind you that this project was presented just 20 days ago. As well, I have all calculations of this project with all return on investment, with all the price growth. I have this little mistake here, but now it's okay. So I counted, for example, for pessimistic growth of 35% of this property during the construction works. Pessimistic rental starts, realistic rental starts, optimistic rental starts. Then realistic growth is 45% from the beginning to delivery of the project, with all the same. As well, I have already included all the spends that are going to be here, and all this calculation you can see. For example, I can mention it. So it's already counted from here, from there. So here it is, the already formal. I have all the spends, you can see. I noticed them in here, in the net income per year. It's a realistic sheet, and here it is an optimistic sheet with 60% of growth, and as well for pessimistic, realistic, and optimistic rentals. If you would like to get some more information about this calculation about this table, as well I've got the resume, just hit me in all the messages on the social networks that you can see in the description below this video. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.